question on our website. So the last question to you, Mr. Ahmad, and everyone will get a chance to answer it, is about engaging the public, engaging residents, and what you have done in particular in a few areas. Voter turnout, we all know municipal elections have a sort of the lowest turnout, but also to specifically engage residents in the plans for the town, activities and organizations and committees. I had someone earlier mention to me an environmental committee in the town. What do you do in particular to engage residents, or will you do?
Yeah, thank you very much for this question, and I think this is the most important question for the day, for me. Because in my plan, we have to develop ward councils at each ward level. We have to involve the volunteers at each ward level, to involve them as a volunteer and involve them in the decision-making process in the wards. Even our wards sometimes don't know who is their councillor. They are not familiar with their names. Honestly, they don't know about anything. And I just did my campaign last month. I involved people to let them know what are their rights and how they are facing the problems. I'm getting a lot of issues from the people. And even if you don't know, even we knock our neighbor door, he has problem. So we have to involve the community. Right now, what is that community don't know what is going on in the council. We just getting some feedback on the sometimes Facebook or in the news that this is something happening, grand openings happening, some council meetings are happening. People don't know. We have to involve, and it should be, I think I will put this thing in the council agenda, that ward council should be involved, and every council has about 10 to 15 members ward council, and all there will be volunteer. And let them know what is going on in the ward, and if there are any problems. For example, there are so many areas in each ward which are neglected. Nobody property. If we put something over there, it's town property. If we put something over there, it's personal property. And nobody is cutting grass, nobody is maintaining their properties. So we should involve community for the beautification of the city. Rather we are just sleeping and saying that, okay, who will do? Nobody knows that. So my request is that, and I'm strong as a community development expert, I did my most of the time in the United Nations, we have to involve the communities for the development. And on the community, on the council. It is not only few people on the council, it should be all the people who are paying money for them. So my request is that I'm strongly on that agenda, we should involve community people as a council, and it should be done out every 5 years or 2 years to change the people.
Thank you very much, Mr. Leduc.
If you don't mind, I jump in.
Go for it.
We have, when it comes to beautification, we have a community cleanup day twice a year. And I don't recall seeing you there. I've been there for the last 8 years, so we get out and clean up. And trust me, I've picked up a lot of garbage in our community, so it happens. We get garbage. When it comes down to this community involvement, I can tell you right now that our council has been one of the most open councils. Mayor Keffer's door is open, my door is open, any one of the councils that sits on this council, we're open. We set up committees. The reason why we set up committees is for your input. We want you to input to us. We're 9 people that do the decision-making around the table, but we take the input from you, and we have done that. For the last 4 years, we have done that. We've listened hard. I'll tell you what, his leadership is one of the best I've seen. Because he gave us all the right. He has all the right to get out and do our thing. He's allowed us to be the leaders we are. He's given us that responsibility, and we appreciate it. This council has been great for this community, and we will continue to do that. If re-elected, we will continue to listen. We will continue to be out there. I have had residents from other communities comment on the flower baskets and the Remembrance Day flags. Another program that Councillor Lamb set up. I mean, we've had residents from outside our community comment and say, wow, when I go through Bradford, those baskets look so wonderful. Those flags, those Remembrance Day flags, they're amazing. And that's, that's community pride. And we take pride. As a council, we do take pride. We'll take criticism any day. Any day you want to give us criticism, I'll sit and listen. Because the best thing I can do is listen to you. Because we can change things if we hear from you. So, again, I hope I can gain your support in the next election on the 12th of October.
I'm going to ask Mr. Keffer to jump in.
I'm proud of the number of committees that we've had on this term of council, that we advertised, we asked people to sit on the different committees, whether it was active transportation and recreation or downtown revitalization. And I think there was 8 different committees that we had set up to have input. And I really appreciate the people that came out to those committees and helped us. We started out with, we called them CAN meetings. They were town hall meetings for each ward that we went around and we invited people to come. And we tried night meetings, we tried Saturday meetings, and the attendance really wasn't that good. So that I'm not sure whether there just wasn't a lot of problems, but no, that wasn't the case at all. It's just hard to get people to come out to meetings certain times of the year. But we are open. We are willing to listen to people. I think a council should be problem solvers. Every member of council, that when residents go and talk to them about certain issues, that the councillor will be able to be a liaison between that resident and our member of staff or our CAO, and try and figure out a way to solve a problem. And that's the type of council that I want to run, a council that is open, that is very approachable. We do have open forums at our council meetings where any member of the public can come and speak for 5 minutes about an issue. And some municipalities don't have that. And yet we are very open to be able to listen to people and to be able to find out what's going on. And to be perfectly honest, sometimes we don't know there is an issue until somebody tells us. So we really appreciate when people come forward and let us know what is going on in their community.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. That was really quite civilized. You're all very polite. Thank you very much. Thank you to everyone in the audience as well. For the clapping especially, and for submitting the questions and giving us your feedback. Remember, we have these candidates for the next half an hour. So if I haven't asked your question, you go ask your question to these candidates. Please make an informed choice. I want to thank our sponsor, Bradford Today, Smoochies for the coffee, and of course our DJ, Jam Company. Thank you very much. Make sure you visit all of the